Record. All right, so this question asks you just to find the interior angles of a triangle. And I'm going to start with just the easiest example that we could have. We have this one here where we're finding this angle Z. And all we need to know here is all angles sum to 180 degrees in a triangle. And actually I'll print it perhaps. So all the angles add up to 180 degrees in this triangle. And so 62 plus 69 plus Z should equal 180. So what is 69 degrees plus 62 degrees? Well, we can do that in our calculator. And we get that of our 180 degree, we've already used up 131 degrees. So it's 131 degrees used already. So what's left to make angle Z? Well, angle Z's just got to equal the 180 degrees for the whole circle minus the 131 degrees we've already used. And that gives us, what, 49 degrees. Not 490, 49 degrees. Good. Now, you will come across questions like this that have a couple of tricky elements to them. For example, this one here, this is not especially tricky. We are more than clever enough to approach this. This one just needs you to know that this symbol tells you that this is a right angle triangle, which means that this symbol is telling you that that angle is 90 degrees. And once you know that, it's the exact same as the other. They all have to add up to 180. So far, what have we used? Well, so far we have used the 90-degree angle and 37 degrees. And that is 127 degrees used so far. So what's left for angle Y? Well, Y has got to be 180 degrees total minus the 127 degrees we've used. Angle Y must be 53 degrees. And there we go. Now, some will want to be even a little trickier. This is a special kind of triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. And you need to know that in an isosceles triangle, these two sides are equal, yeah, but also that these two angles, the angles across from those sides, are equal, which means that if these two sides are equal, these two angles are equal. Well, once we know that, this isn't such a tricky question, because there's 180 degrees, but we've already used 38 of them. What's that mean? Well, that means that we have 142 degrees left to divide between these two angles. And the two angles are equal. They're the same. So Z is there. Z's also here. So each of them is just going to be half of what's left. And once we know that, we can just say that 142 degrees divided by 2 gives us 71 degrees remaining. And that's it. That's how we know that angle Z must be 71 degrees. If you're wondering, that's my wife asking me if I want lunch. And I do want lunch. I hope that helped.